Hey everybody, Chance here, playing in yet another part of MalViolence by Mato Kali. Um, so last time what happened was we are a stop agent who got who messed up a recon mission trying to get a bonus. Stop is an organization, STOP. Don't know what it stands for. Um, our main character is a total corporate goon though. Tries to do some recon at the former Doctor Danger, who is a supervillain and the major and is a major enemy of Stop. Goes there and gets knocked out, and then locked in a room by a um, a boy with a great design. Caution. Um, we are now stuck solving puzzle room, um, escape room puzzles and puzzle rooms. Um, and if we mess up, we will die. We will super die. Currently, I've died from eating too much cyanide, laced in my rat food, which is totally safe for human consumption, by the way, because I am a lab rat. Um, and dying due to vapor death. Um, I'm gonna try my best, obviously, but I do personally really like the death screens because they're written as like a lab report with caution being like, well, maybe stop employees should be taught to use a fume hood, haha. And it's like, you know what? You're right. Why wasn't? I mean, one, there wasn't a fume hood there, but like, it's very funny. Alright, and so let's just get right into it. We are in another room. Oh yeah, by the way, we've gotten a little bit of lore from Dr. Danger, who definitely, not for sure, but probably for sure died from a bomb, her own bombs, supposedly, and is leaving notes not necessarily for us, but for someone that would be somewhat close to her. Um, about caution a little bit and to be, just humor caution basically. Um, we go from there. We're not really sure what's going on. We learn that whatever experiment caution is running, maybe doesn't, have non-bias attached to it. But, if you're a sidekick of a supervillain, what are you supposed to do? And I can't blame him for that. Also, again, our character is just like a goon. And I don't like him, frankly. Alright, so this is the room I did not explore at all last time, so let's take a look. What's one of these? These documents appear to be designs for the cybernetic limbs like the ones produced by Stop, at first glance. On closer inspection, there are more differences than there are similarities. Stop Technologies is more generalized, more efficient, and angular. These plans are heavily customized. They could have only been suitable for a very small number of subjects, possibly as few as one. Perhaps Dr. Danger based it off of stolen data? You make a note to tell all your cerebrals about possible reverse engineering. God, what a fucking snitch. Maybe she had her own ideas. Fucking God forbid women do anything. The monitor is displaying some kind of simulation. Better take a closer look. Okay, time for a crash course in cybernetics. Lay down new synthetic neural pathways, but be mindful of the original pieces that can't be moved. Here are some basic recalibration moves. Neural pathways must form one continuous loop, and occupy every space available. Pathways can cross over themselves, but they can't retract themselves, so no T intersections. At any four-way intersection, a neuron will always go straight through. It'll never turn. You can only submit possible solutions where there are no open-ended pathways, including T sections. Okay. Okay, let's... Oh, so... Okay, I see. I understand now. Okay. So, obviously... Oh, this is actually... This corner is tough. I'm messing around at this point. If I die and blow up and die and blow up, that's fate. Sometimes you die and you blow up. I have no idea if this is correct. And honestly, it's probably severely wrong, but I'm nothing if not persistent or whatever. This is super duper wrong, but that's okay. I'm just curious of what'll happen, right? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna explode now, so... Okay, let's see how is this supposed to work? I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Okay. Alright, we'll do that later. You survey the diagrams before you. From a distance, they seem to be your average blueprints. Blueprints for all weapons, makes, sizes, shapes, but on closer inspection, they reveal a certain quirkiness that doesn't belong on a technical document. The handwriting is also distinct, for lack of a better word. That said, poor penmanship hasn't dulled the designs themselves. The least dangerous of these would be devastating out on the field. The oldest of the blueprints, the one hidden at the bottom of the pile, look wildly different. Clearly, another person was behind them. In fact, if you squint, you can still find the signatures at the bottom. It is strange, they say. They're dated from more than 15 years ago. Oh, these designs are cute. Okay, the blackboard is covered in little doodles, but they don't seem to be there for just decoration. You hate to admit it, but they're kind of cute. Completely unlike their creator. Subject A, bracelet, subject R, suburbs, harmonica, September, June, March, coast, subject G, city, toy plane, subject F, Gyoyo, mountains. During our last operation, we only managed to save 4 test subjects. We also found some incomplete records that indicated all the subjects at this facility arrived within the same calendar year, in a box of their personal belongings. Click on the notes for a detailed view. Click on written notes to strike them out. Using what information we have, figure out which item belongs to who, and when each subject arrived at the facility, and who grew up where. What? Oh. I don't... You have Charles, Hart, Coast, subject F, Clark. I have no idea. Okay, let's just move on. Printouts and clippings of various news articles, all related to Dr. Danger's exploits, with a certain colorful sidekick occasionally breaking into open breaking into the opening paragraphs. In fact, when you look at them all together, Cautionne seems to show more over time. Dr. Danger must have been pleased with her pupil's growth. At the bottom of the pile, a heavily weathered photo peeks out. Based on what you can make out of the caption, it looks like some kind of commemorative occasion. Et al. Celebrates breakthrough in cybernetics security. You can't recognize any of the faces, but you do recognize the logo as... never mind. It's just similar, that's all. What does it look like, my good main character? You eye over the mass of scrawled notes printed in front of you. There are two distinct sets of handwriting here, but the contents are mostly the same and mostly domestic. Based on notes on what to eat for breakfast, when to start preparing it, notes on how much sleep to get and what stories to read, birthdays, exercises, meal plans, and chores. The two who wrote these notes weren't just sharing the same space. They're living together. There are 5 empty slots on the door's lock. Your best guess is that you need to fill them up somehow. Taser. Cautionne's a big fan of word games, so he wants you to come up with a word that's almost as good as the one above. You might have to find some letters first. Okay. As you look over the sprawling web of photos, documents, and diagrams, you realize everything in front of you is perfectly orderly. These are notes of a hunter, and Stop was their prey. You recognize dozens of names, operations, and places, vital parts of Stop's organization that has suffered heavy blows in the last 5 years. Last few years, not 5. But you're disturbed with how many places you don't recognize. Laboratories, factories, and armories that must be high above your clearance level, crossed out like someone was just going down a checklist. All these top-secret sites share the same acronym, YTDI. No, you don't recognize it. That's part of the course with Stop. If you don't know what an acronym means, it's probably above your pay grade. A computer in a small, strange coliseum? What on earth is that? Oh, of course, it's a puzzle. In a stealthy campaign, Cautionne has managed to take control of a Stop holding center, where several young test subjects are being held in a futuristic panopticon. To give them the best chance at survival, Cautionne needs to rearrange the cells so that each group of escaping testes are balanced. These groups are shown as a triangle, a circle, a triangle, a square, and an X. However, the bureaucratic system has only left the bare minimum operating instructions on how to operate the panopticon. Blue to white to go. Okay. Oh, weird. I'm trying to line them up. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna die. Okay. Notes stuck to the water cooler, which doesn't actually dispense any water. So sad. It says, the child whose designation comes first in the alphabet was the second to last arrival. Designation. Second to last. And then subject are arrived in June. Child wearing a bracelet. Okay, let's see if we can figure some stuff. Okay. Oh, awesome! So that's how we get that. Okay, so we can at least break down some stuff. So, designation comes first in the alphabet with second to last arrival, which means September. And then the child wearing the bracelet. And subject R arrived in June. Okay, so we got those some steps. found more hints. There's a note stuck to the front of the desk. It says bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. So, G, no, yo-yo. The yo-yo trickster did not arrive first. Not yo-yo, yo-yo, not first. Okay. So we know... So, let's see. So we know bracelet arrived before the facility of the toy plane. So, the toy plane is December. Bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Topic. Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo. So, subject G could be harmonica, toy plane, but not yo-yo. The yo-yo did not arrive first, so the bracelet is September and the toy plane is December, which means subject R knows how to use the yo-yo. Okay. Which leads March to be the harmonica. So the question is Avery G or F. Let's continue at it. Pick up the note beneath the blackboard. It says, the red-headed child said they've never been to the suburbs or to open water. So, red-head never to... Oh wait, it's literally going to be in the notes. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived in either June or December. The child from the suburbs was processed before the subject from the mountains. Okay, what does this help? Okay. The red-headed child said they had never been to open water or the suburbs. So G is either city or mountains. G, city or mountains. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived either in June or December. So, suburbs, either subject R or toy plane. The child from the suburbs was processed before the subject to the mountains. So, the toy plane is last. So if the suburbs was processed before it has to be subject R, right? So I think... there. Wait, I might be stupid. Never mind, undo. Reset. I done messed this one up. Okay, let's start over. So, designation comes first in the alphabet, was the second to last arrival. So, September was A. Subject R arrived in June. Child wearing the bracelet arrived in September, which means likely this. The redhead child, since they've never been to the suburbs or open water. That means G again is city or mountains. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived in either June or December. So, and the child from the suburbs was processed before the subject from the mountains. So, the mountains is either June or December. If June is the mountains, Then the suburbs march. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. So if it was before and it's September, December has to be the yo-yo. No, the toy plane. Blah, blah, blah. Dumb. Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo. The yo-yo trickster did not arrive first, which means that it's subject R. Okay. So, yeah, at this point it could be either... Let's find some more clues. If there are any more, anyway. Yes, it does look like there is. It says, the blonde child seems to have a musical inclination. The bracelet has a notable tarnish. Upon sampling, it seems to be a coating of coastal salt. The city dweller was abducted in the spring. Okay, so we know... Which means... The bracelet has a notable tarnish. Upon sampling, it seems to be a coastal salt. Oh, this is so messy. The city dweller was abducted in the spring. Sorry, it's so messy. Okay. So, blonde, I'm assuming... Yeah. Musical. Easy. But yes, it's hard to tarnish. Easy. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. The yo-yo trickster did not arrive first. Subject R arrived in June. Doesn't look like there can be any more rooms, so I think this is probably it. Lived in the mountains, arrived in either June or December. The child from the suburbs was processed before the mountains. Let me just check to be safe. Okay, yeah, so. Alright, let's... I hate how messy this gets. Okay, so... Yes, okay. So, our important things are March, June, Sept, Des. Actually, what might be more important is... So that's that. So, let's see. R arrives in June, so... bracelet arrived in September. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane, which means that it was toy plane is December. The blonde child seems to have a musical inclination, and if we already know R is June, that means the harmonica is the only one, and they are not blonde. Or at least what I'm assuming is blonde. It's subject F. So did that. The bracelet seems to have coastal air, which means coast. The bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo, not a problem, because R is yo-yo. The yo-yo trickster did not arrive first. Easy. Okay. Whoever lived in the mountains either in June or December. The child from the suburbs was processed before from the mountains. So suburbs can't be D for December. So suburbs is either F or R, which means then mountains which means mountains can be either June if March or December if June. The redhead child has never been to the suburbs or open water, which means G, I'm imagining, because it has the red hair. I actually took a screenshot. G can't be open water or suburbs, so it's either city or mountains. The child whose designation comes first, probably subject A. It arrived second to last to arrive, so subject A is from September. Yeah, it's 4 bits, right? September, bracelet, coast, A. So let's just put all that together. So A belongs to coast. They are from the coast. If I could click the buttons. They arrived in September. Okay. Which means G has to be December. The city dweller was abducted in the spring. The city dweller was abducted in the spring. I mean, I guess the one closest to that is March, though. I feel like, well, no, yeah, I guess, yeah, city dweller, so city is March. Which means G is mountain, and R is suburb. Alright, awesome. Well, let's put this all together. March is harmonica. Well, rather, harmonica is F. March is F. City is F. G is mountains. Toy soldier. Toy plane, not soldier. And December. Get in there. They're the yo-yo master. You solved the puzzle. Yay! I did it. E. A tiny blue tile falls to the ground. Upon a closer inspection, it reads letter E for evidence? I don't think so. Or maybe for end of puzzles or enough of these silly games. I don't think so. But that's just wishful thinking. Either way, you decide to take it with you. What a bummer. This main character is such a bummer. Okay, so I figured that one out. I did need some more evidence before going to that. Time to re-enroll that cybernetics crash course. Excuse me. Maybe it'll be less intimidating. Okay. Neural pathways. I don't... Okay. Whoops! I didn't save. Is there an autosave that I can load? Oh, fuck. Well, I did just solve it, so I think it'll be fine. Alright, you confirm your choice. A beeping starts. A tone sets the hairs on the back of your neck on edge.
Hey, lab
You're
rat.
losing him, Doc. Wait. That's an actual. As they are now, they can't be restabilized. The person's own nervous system will rip their body apart with spasming. But they shouldn't be punished for your mistake, right? Well, don't worry, I can fix this. But I'm gonna need a hand. Suddenly, your body feels a lot heavier. Is that a mist in the corner of the room? And a liver, and a stomach, and a heart, and most of your spinal cord. And I'm gonna need them right now. Oh, how did I die this time? Patient was eventually restabilized and would wake up within the next few days. On the other hand, the lab rat will never get up again. They're missing a too few many critical parts. Contributing factors to death. They gave too much of themselves to my cause. Didn't make the cut. Heartbreaking. Restart room, please. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let me just grab all the sticky notes. Luckily, I've already solved this. Thank goodness. Probably should have saved after completing that, but we all make mistakes because we're all human deep in our heart and our souls. Alright, so let's just redo that. So, harmonica, March, city, mountains, toy, December, June, bracelet, suburbs, yo-yo. Okay, cool. Let's actually make a save this time, so that we don't end up being like, oh no. Oh, whoops, wrong button. No, I would like to keep playing game. Okay. Okay. So, blue to white. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what's going on here. I did just make a save, so we might as well just question mark. There are only 3 shapes. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So does the blue control the white? Ah, that's what that means. And then the black controls the blue. And the white controls the black. Okay. Alright, I think I understand what's going on here now. Okay, so we want one of each shape. So currently we have... So this one's good. And so is this one. This one needs another triangle somewhere in it. This is a toughie, actually. I don't know. Those are all the different... Why did it do that? Oh. Well, that might be a little dumb, that's why. Okay, so they're all paired up with different shapes now. So... Okay, that one fucks that one up. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Ah! This is infuriating to me. Okay. Well, I exploded, died. Oh, my controls freeze up. There's a notification on the corner. Seems like you've run out of time, lab rat. That's it. The jailbreak's over. You screwed up. So it was a prison? Then, if this only concerned you and me, I'd be like, whatever about it. Well, we all make mistakes, you know, so I'm super beginning and cool and mature about this sort of thing. But you got to toss those kids a chance to get out before their operations start? Sorry, operations? They could have gone out clean, and now I have to step in and bust them out dirty. It's all because of you. Now, go to sit in the corner and think about what you've done. I'll come back to you when you're sorry enough. Subjects expire after 3 days due to lack of water, light, food, and mental stimulation. Scratch their nails to a bleeding point on the exit door before losing consciousness, so I'll have to clean that mess up. Contributing factors of death didn't take consequences of imprisonment very seriously. Dead end, a taste of a sobering punishment. Okay. Hey man, like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm bad at puzzles. Like, I already dealt with this one. Yes, I did. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there are some hints before solutions in this walkthrough, so I'm going to take a look at those, if it'll let me. Okay. Balanced means no column has 2 or more of the same symbol, and each row from the outside circle has a circle, X triangle, and square. Well, I figured that one out, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I know. Let's see. You can also sway the movement of the rings without consuming moves. If you drag the ring and put it back in the starting position before releasing the mount button, it will not count as a move. Okay, first focus on the X's of the puzzle. There are 3 on the gray ring, 2 on the blue ring, and none on the white ring. For now, ignore the white ring. When looking at the rings with the X's on it, you'll see there are only 2 possibilities where the X's don't overlap. To visualize both configurations, move the 2 gray rings into position relative to each other, then move the blue ring. Since the blue ring only moves the white ring, it won't mess up the configuration you set up with the gray rings. Okay. Let's get to work. Okay. Okay, so we want to ignore the white ring, but we want to focus on the X's. They are 2 there and 1 there. overlapped there. They overlapped there. Whoop. So there's that. That's obviously not right. That's obviously not right. Well, must be this. Okay. They're all in a different spot now. Oh, I solved the puzzle. Oh, nice. I did not expect that. Okay. AS. In response to your hard-earned success, two little scrattle-like tiles pop in out of the miniature panopticon. They show the letters A and S. How quaint. Alright, let's save. Now it's just this one, which doesn't really make much sense to me. Understand what's... I don't know. I don't really understand this puzzle though. Let's see. Let's look at the hints. Cybernetic calibration puzzle. Hint 1. The preset paths are not optional. Go ahead and set them first. It's easier to cross the whole map with a line instead of making small, self-contained sections. If you got a missing square in your pattern, it can loop over to your own path. These straights make a left, or 3 lefts make a right. Sure. Okay. So, oh, it can only go in a straight line, so let's just bonk. And then bonk. And then bonk. Doodle-loot. Bonk. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at the solution for this one. It's I kind of sort of understand what's going on here, but not well enough, I think. Which, you know, that's how it is sometimes on this bitch of an earth. Let me submit. Let me submit my puzzle. Let me in. Return. Okay, let me try again. Yeah, maybe. Submit. Let me submit. Let me submit, please. Please, God. Fuck. Oh, now it's letting me submit. Okay, let's try. Let's try again. Okay. Okay, I don't know what was that. Okay. Solve the puzzle! Yay, RNT! Okay, so now I think it's 5 empty slots. Let's see. So we have 5 feeds. So taser. Taser. So we got taser. We love tasers. Reset. Reset. Rest. A rest. That's not a word. Arrest, actually. No, that's 2 R's. I know how the alphabet works and spelling works. Stare. Well, that's an actual word, so let's try it. Let me actually save first. No message from the kid yet. Maybe if you're stealthy. Maybe you could sneak past without being subjected to another one of his... sorry.
Snipping as usual, I see.
So mean. You spoke too soon. Yeah, you're right in your element, huh? Not that you'd know it, but I've got a good eye for this sort of thing. I bet you got that bubbly feeling buzzing under your skin? Like sweet, sparkling lemonade in your veins? What a colorful turn of phrase. I give my right arm to feel as excited as you do right now, lab rat. You must be salivating at the mountain of evidence beneath your fingertips. Weapons, corkboards, secret evil plans. All the classics are here, and we both know what you really, really want to rub your grubby paws all over them. Even if you copied half of the blueprint onto a bar napkin and threw it into the washing machine, you'd still have enough evidence to net you a promotion from HQ.
Well,
So go ahead, take as much as you'd like. I won't touch a hair on your head. After all, the Great Cautionne, Emperor of MalViolence, knows that you only care about the truth. He shall let you indulge. Hey, Labrat, can I ask you something? You are just getting evidence, right? Does he not approve your investigation style? You're being thorough, just to be cautious. You're just being thorough. I've watched you with my drones. Tailor these puzzles to your specific subpar problem-solving skills. Carried out a quasi-legal research on your identity, so I know what you are. You're an agent for Stop. Nothing more, nothing less. Am I right? Again, with the silent treatment. I've met a vending machine with better social skills than you. You know that? Fine.
Shut up!
Fine! The next time you escape a puzzle room, I won't talk either. See how you like it. Now move, or you'll regret your staring contest with me. I think my main character would be pretty happy about that, actually. From the sounds of things. Again with the temper tantrum, huh? Seriously, why is he so pissed off at you? He and Dr. Danger have fought against Stop field agents in the past, but that's just not your department. Hell, before this, you'd never met either of them face to face. What right does he have to act all high and mighty at you? Well, you work for a shitty corporate organization, my guy. I don't know what they did. I mean, I have a slight feeling of what they did because I know what proto-violence is about. Um, but, uh, but I technically don't know what it's about. Right. Supervillain, big ego, no self-awareness, don't overthink it. It is so funny, like, my guy. The dim corridor stretches before you, with no answers to offer. It's darker here, but not in an unpleasant way. It's warmer than the previous rooms, both literally and figuratively. The wooden floorboards and the decorated wallpaper feel welcoming, nostalgic even. If you viewed this hall alone, you'd assume it belonged to a family household, not to a scheming terrorist and her kooky sidekick. It's been a very long day? Hard to tell how much time has passed, but damn, you are exhausted. The gentle heat tempts you to sit down on the floor, or maybe lie down. Would caution allow you to take a quick breather? If he meant what he said about not harming a hair on your head, then maybe the smart thing would be to...
Very tempting for a wooden floor, isn't it?
Oh, she knew. Ah! A third time!
Heated flooring. My work has always been stressful, so I've always strived to maximize comfort wherever I could.
She's a genius. Heated flooring is really a game changer. You guys have no idea. Or maybe you do, and honestly, it is a game changer, truly.
Allow me to explain.
When your work is done, you can sleep here all you like. But before then, you've got dishes to clean, washes to run, bedrooms to vacuum, and of course, caution to take care of. He represents a unique challenge, I know, but you won't have gotten this far if you and I didn't believe you could do it.
Please, listen carefully.
While I'm away on business, it's important that you keep him on his daily routine. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Regularity is key. Remember that all his dietary habits, health regimens, are detailed in the files we went over together. Who is this supposed to be passed on to?
I apologize.
If you'll have to decrypt them again, but Caution and I have made a habit of hiding our tracks for a good reason. And when the day is over, feel free to play games, watch movies, or read comics together. If you need a suggestion, Caution told me that he loves that Cantaloupe Mall course on Mario Kart. Damn, me too, Caution. I might be pronouncing that wrong. He'll know what you mean. So take care.
Please, listen carefully.
If things go smoothly, I'll be back off for him in a week. And if things don't go smoothly, well, there are systems in place that will guide you on what to do. What happened to the person?
That's all for now. Goodbye.
Because, I mean, if this is what I'm assuming, she supposedly did not survive the bomb, so,
And thank you for taking care of my... Note to self, re-record instructions at earliest convenience. Try not to be so ominous next time.
well, she didn't get the chance to do that. The message wasn't for you, and it wasn't for one of Dr. Danger's goons either. But a babysitter? Really? Who in the world would be qualified to babysit him? Ugh, my main character was so judgmental. Like, stop being a little baby. Come on. Just focus on the task at hand. It's a normal apartment. There's a kitchenette, a dining table, a small sitting area, and stairs. Probably a bedroom up there. Are you supposed to be here? Guess you are. Alright, so I think that's it for MalViolence for today. We solved another puzzle room. I'm not sure how long this video will actually end up being, but I'm trying not to go too long. Like, I could probably play this game in like 2 videos or something like that, but I'd rather keep them on like the shorter side as opposed to the longer side. I know some of the Signalis videos did get to like an hour and a half, but I feel like it's like that took me about an hour. This next room will probably take me another hour. I don't know how many rooms are in this game, and also I might be a cheater. So, alright, so that's it for today's episode of MalViolence. We will continue next time. Slow and steady. I'm trying not to like rush through any games or rush through these videos. I feel like they don't need to be too long. I don't need to have 5-star run times. I can just have under an hour, about an hour. I feel like that. I feel like that's appropriate. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.